Hello, sport fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. Would Aaron Rodgers really leave the Packers? What would that mean for the organization? Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you hit the subscribe button right now. Go ahead and hit that button right now so you can get all the updates each and every time I have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Don't forget, make sure that notification bell is notified every single time I have breakdowns here. You can get it first. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into the action. Looking at the Green Bay Packers and how they ended their season, they had a pretty good season overall, but they came up short in the NFC Championship game against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You're looking at the exit interview as after the game, Aaron Rodgers basically let it all out. He was very emotional, and you saw that he was very undecisive about basically what he's going to be doing moving forward in the next chapter of his career. When he's speaking to reporters, you can hear in his voice the uncertainty. You can hear in his voice how, he's not happy. And when you look at just a year ago, the move Green Bay did when they moved up in the draft to draft Jordan Love, a quarterback who potentially is going to be the quarterback of the future. It was a head scratcher to many. Not only did Aaron Rodgers not take that too well, he went out and played and had an MVP type season. With all intents and purposes, he's probably going to win the MVP based on the year he had this year. Phenomenal stat lines. Had the Packers number one in the NFC, and you're looking at just what they did throughout the year with Davante Adams and company. He put up record numbers, and I don't think the Green Bay Packers envisioned what was going to happen this year, last year around draft time. When you look at just how this team overachieved, even though the Green Bay Packers had the best overall record in the NFC, you're looking at just what Aaron Rodgers has a beef with. Aaron Rodgers, not only, if he wins this MVP, it's going to give him not only the control over the situation. Aaron Rodgers has 2 more years left on his deal, 2 or 3 more years left on his deal. He's making $36 million and then $39 million. He's going to hold the Green Bay Packers hostage more than likely. And what I say by that is, he had no real wiggle room or anything like that last year when they drafted him. They had no fear in saying, okay, Aaron Rodgers is going to be difficult with us. Because they basically have him under contract for so many years last year, and because he didn't quite play well the year before because of injuries, they thought, okay, if he has another bad year, we're just going to push him out the door. That's what I'm thinking. That's what a lot of whispers and echoes in the hallways, in the NFL rumor mills, things like that are saying. So now when you have to look at the GM Brian and you have to look at head coach Matt LaFleur, and you have to ask yourself, this could be a very volatile situation. Not only is Aaron Rodgers up for contract, you have other players who are up for contract. And he's sitting back in his chair basically saying, okay, I could retire, I could go AWOL, I could do anything at this point. Now that Aaron Rodgers has 100% of control over the situation, it could turn out like a Deshaun Watson situation in Houston. What a worse way for this MVP season to end with an implosion of Aaron Rodgers not only not being on the team, but the team struggling to find their direction at this point. What if Jordan Love does not work? So right now, I'm just at this point, I know the season just ended. Emotions are high. Aaron Rodgers, he had an MVP season. He's turning 37 next year. If they get rid of him this year, you're going to look at this coming year. It's going to be over $17 million in dead money. And the Packers are already in trouble as far as the cap goes. So you have to ask yourself, if you're the Packers, do you really believe right now that Jordan Love can take over where this team is right now and really come in and do something close to what Rodgers did? Could he get you in the playoffs even? So the chemistry that he has with Davante Adams, the chemistry he has with the different wide receivers, this defense, it's a lot of different contracts coming up. There's just a number of things going on. The one thing you do not want is your quarterback, your COO, if you will, being upset with the team for any reason. Now, has Aaron Rodgers' championship game record being 1-4, or has any of those things stopped them from being a successful team? You could say so. But I don't think it's just Aaron Rodgers. If you look over the last year, when you saw San Francisco beat them in San Francisco, you saw the only time they beat somebody is when the Bears had that struggle year where Jay Cutler got hurt and they won the championship. A lot of people say that was a fluke championship. But Aaron Rodgers right now, he's in full control of this situation. If he wants to sit out and say, you know what, I think I'm going to retire, or I'm not going to play under this coaching staff any further, it could get very ugly for this situation. Very well could. So he's sitting back saying, who are you going to bring in? It doesn't have to be a top-tier name wide receiver. It doesn't have to be even on offense. Who are you going to bring in to help me get over this hump so we can win a championship in Green Bay? That's basically what he's going to sit back and do at this point, reading between the lines of what he said in the press conference. What would the Packers look like without Aaron Rodgers? I believe it would be totally different. At that point, I would think that, Devontae Adams would not be happy. I think he would rather want Aaron Rodgers throwing to him than Jordan Love. I think other guys would speak up and be disgruntled at that point. This franchise has transitioned from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers, and only one championship out of that whole stretch after Brett Favre. So I think the Green Bay Packers are walking a very thin line right now. And I think they have to be careful on how they handle this situation, because other teams are potentially lining up looking to trade for Aaron Rodgers. I believe every single team in the NFL will be interested that doesn't already have a starting quarterback. I think besides the likes of Jacksonville, because they're probably going to take Trevor Lawrence, and, basically everybody else besides Tampa, everybody else will be interested in the quarterback position. So do I think it would be wise for the Green Bay Packers to get rid of Aaron Rodgers? I think the answer is no. I think they should tough it out, give that man what he wants, make him happy, and I think that for the next 2 or 3 years, this is your window to go for it all. Offense, defense, special teams, pay the guys you got to pay, make Aaron Rodgers happy, go to him and say, look, this is our plans for right now. This is our plans for what we want to do, and move forward. When you have a generational quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, anything's possible. Surround him with even more weapons to help him out on offense and on defense. And right now, I want to hear what you guys think. Get in the comment section right now. Tell me what you think. What do you think is going to happen with Aaron Rodgers? What do you think the Packers are going to look like if they get rid of Aaron Rodgers? And what team do you want to see Aaron Rodgers go to? Do you want him to stay there? Do you want him to get traded to Southern California, to the 49ers? What do you want them to do? Let your voice be heard. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus on a YouTube channel each and every week for all the content and all the breakdown. And as always, I want to thank you so very much for definitely coming back and seeing us each and every week. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all good people next week.